Good evening, dear ladies and gentlemen. Your Serge is here with you for another video for Real English with Serge. And today I decided to talk to you on such an important topic as units of measurement. Because here in Russia and in the Eastern Hemisphere, we're used to metric units. Like for length, we're used to meters, kilometers, centimeters, and other parts of meters. For weight, we're used to grams, kilograms, metric tons. For temperature, we're used for Celsius, grades, for centigrade scale. But in the Western Hemisphere, say in the United States and in Canada, so in North America and Great Britain and Australia, they're used to another system of units, which is imperial system of units. And for people that travel to, say, US, it's kind of hard to get used to their systems of measurements. That's why I think it's a very important aspect for a teacher of English, especially if you're teaching somebody American English, for a person that's going to immigrate to the United States or who wants to get to know American culture very closely and very well. It's important to also teach them main measurement units. So when they come to US, they understand how long it is to walk, say, 3 miles, or how heavy is a person that weighs 250 pounds, or how tall somebody is when he is 6'4". That's how Americans say 6 feet 4 inches. They always drop feet and inches, and I would just say somebody's 6'4" tall. So these things need to be understood. And also, when you cook in cooking recipes on American websites, you would see that they use teaspoons, tablespoons, pints, quarts, gallons. So units that are not that we, the people from Eastern Hemisphere, are not used to, because we're used to grams, liters, and milliliters. And I want to make this point, I want to really drive this point home. I really want to harp on it because it's a very important thing. And here to this video, to this post, I'm also going to attach some links from some websites where you can see how to convert units. Like there's a good website called Unit Converter. That's unitconverters.net. So it's a place where you can insert a number in your system and then get it into in another system. For example, if you're used to metric system, you put in the number, say 20 kilometers, and this thing is going to tell you how many miles this is. Or you can put in 300 pounds, and the system is going to tell you how many kilograms it is. Another thing that I'm going to link to this post is from website startcooking.com. This has all the equivalents for metric and US liquid volume measurements for cups, tablespoons, teaspoons, fluid ounces. So you're gonna, when you cook something and you use an American recipe, you'll be able to tell how many grams or milliliters it is. So those are very useful websites. And also another thing that I wanted to point out here is that the temperature is also very important, because when we teach our students weather, and we may use American videos where they have weather forecasts, and they forecast weather using Fahrenheit scale, and Fahrenheit scale is very different from Celsius. And we need to teach our students to be able to convert Fahrenheit degrees to Celsius and vice versa. When you hear something like in Colorado today it's going to be 100 degrees or 95 degrees, you got to understand how hot it is approximately. And we got to remember this formula for converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. If you have a degrees in Fahrenheit, you subtract 32 from your number in Fahrenheit, then you multiply it by 5 and divide it by 9. So for example, you have 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you subtract 32, you get 68, you take it times 5, So you get 340 and divided by 9, and you get, I don't know exactly, approximately 36 degrees or so. So it's pretty hot. When somebody on American television says it's 100 degrees somewhere, you gotta see that it's approximately 36 or 37 degrees in Celsius. So it's pretty hot. So that's the point I wanted to drive home tonight. I'm going to link the websites that I mentioned here, and I'm going to link the formula for converting Fahrenheit into Celsius. And the question for today that I wanted to ask, and I'm going to copy it in the text for this video, is how many teaspoons are in 1 gallon? Because for cooking, the largest unit for cooking is 1 gallon, and the smallest is 1 teaspoon. So as we all know, there are 4 quarts in 1 gallon, and there are 2 pints in 1 quart, and there are 4 cups in 1 quart, so 2 cups in 1 pint, and there are 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup, and there are 2 tablespoons in 1 fluid ounce, and there are 3 teaspoons in 1 tablespoon. So it's a tricky question, how many teaspoons you get in 1 gallon. I would like you to give your brain some food for thought and to think it over and to give me your answer. Your answers are going to be very welcome in the comment section below. This was your Serge with a very actual and an important topic. I hope to see you later, and there's more stuff coming up on Real English with Serge. See you later. Goodbye.